This is my video today, my second day, my second video. Anyways, I'm going to say it again, probably in each video that I make. I am bipolar 1. From a scale to 1 to 10, I'm probably an 8. Yes. I'm making this video for whoever wants to listen and hear me out. I believe that bipolar people should really, be sit together, go to their group meetings. I mean, who's gonna know you better than somebody else that's going through the same thing as you? I personally do not attend any meetings. I would like to. It would be awesome. Anyways, I can tell my story. This is my story. I don't know how many times I've told it, but I've told it a lot of times. I'm going to say it again. My story is I was adopted. My mother died when I was 2. My dad died when I was 1. I was adopted. I didn't start experiencing anxiety until the age of 13. I took care of it. I took anxiety pills. I just didn't think nothing of it. And, I flew on to around 20. No, 19. And I started drinking a lot, heavily, a lot. Because I had anxiety, like I felt this rush over me, I don't know. So I would drink to calm down, to feel better. And it made me feel better, but it wasn't healthy. I stopped drinking when I found out I was pregnant. I was pregnant at 21. And after that, 22 years old, I was diagnosed with bipolar, and how we found out was I started to see things as in green snake eyes in the sky, like my husband's eyes, and I got scared of him, and I went to the couch. I started hearing just voices in my head, and I started getting really scared of everyone. I wanted to go to my aunt's house, so I called my aunt. She came and got me. She took me to the house, and I was just freaking out. I was scared. I literally ran. She took me to the bus stop. I don't know why. I had this thing in my head. I want to go to Colorado. I want to go to Colorado. And I was like, whoo, I lost it. And I just kept saying, I want to go to Colorado. And she gave me money to go on the bus. But I started running. I don't know why. I can't say why. And I ended up at a old people's rest home, and I sat down, and they were talking to me, the supervisor of the rest home, and I was talking fine, and the cops were like, what's going on, and nobody knew what to say. And finally my aunt and my husband found me. They were like, oh my gosh, she needs to go to the hospital, something is not right with her. And when I went to the hospital, I blacked out for a couple days. I think they gave me Thorazine. I'm not sure. It's probably the most powerful things they can give me. And then they put me on lithium. I'm on lithium, Wellbutrin, and I'm on Klonopin, and I'm on some thyroid pills. But I don't recommend thyroid pills to anybody if they're depressed. it makes it worse. But I mean, everybody's different, and I think that, you know, I didn't just, you know, it wasn't like, oh, here's some pills and you're gonna feel better. Here's some pills and you're gonna feel better. It took me a year. I was a year in bed. I was literally in bed a year, and I couldn't get out of bed. Every time I got out of bed, it was, oh, I was in pain throughout my body, my mind, my soul, everything, emotionally, every kind of pain you could think of. And I don't know, it was really hard the first year, and the second year I got, you know, skinny again, because I gained a lot of weight, and I got, you know, the second year I lost the weight, and now I'm back to, I don't know, my weight is up and down, up and down. Maybe if I make a video every day, you guys will see the changes in my base. I totally get skinny, and then I get big. It's just weird. The hardest thing I'll have to say is the anxiety part, just everything, all of it. I experienced depression. I mean, I have to literally talk myself out of being depressed. I have to be like, you know what, don't be depressed, don't do it, you know. And I think that everybody should know that you are somebody, and you should not be ashamed of who you are. If you have this disorder of bipolar, my bipolar 1 people, you know, if you have this disorder, bipolar, it is not to be ashamed of. It shouldn't be ashamed of, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'll tell anybody, you know. I'm not gonna go, hey, you know, I have bipolar, but if someone were to say, you know, something about it, I'd be like, hey, yeah, I have that. But I really think that, you know, for the young people out there, like, freaking out, don't worry, it will get better. I mean, it's always going to be a struggle to up and down, or up and down, you know what I mean, the depressed and get happy, and you're depressed and get happy. I'm in the depressed mode right now. Yeah, hopefully soon I will get better and get better. But that was my story. I mean, it's not fair that we get it, but since we have it already, maybe we should, you know, strive for the best and ignore the negativity and just fight for your positive thoughts, fight for your freedom. It's freedom from your mind, you know. It's like, don't lay in that bed, get up out of that bed, and just one more day, just, you know, just keep doing it day by day. Take one day at a time, and you'll be okay. That's what I try to do. I try to live by that. Well, I'm gonna end this since it's 9 minutes.